What a great day to be alive, man. What a great day. Okay, guys, what is up? So, I got a good one planned for today. So, I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know before you mod your bike. I'm going to give you guys 5 things that I felt like were the most important things that you should know before you start modding your bike. That way, you can save money before you just start dumping all this money into it. So, yeah, I'm going to share all that with you guys today. So, let's go ahead and get started now. Man, what a great day to be alive. It feels so good out here today. A lot of motorcycles out today. Already seen like 2 or 3. So the first thing you guys need to know about modding your bike is expect to spend more money than you initially thought. So the best way to explain this is the most popular mod that people get is an exhaust system. That's usually what everybody gets at first, is an exhaust system. You can't just get a full system, think you're gonna just get that and put it on and be done with it. That's just not how it works. When you start messing with the full system, what happens is it changes the airflow and you need more fuel and you need more air. And the way to fix that is to get the bike tuned. And there's 3 options that you can do. You can either get the ECU flash, which is going to be the cheaper option. The next option you can do is get the power commander. That's going to be the second cheapest option. Or the most expensive would be, and the best, would be get a custom tune. But like I said, if you want a custom tune, it's going to be the most expensive. $800 to $1,000 for a custom tune. You can get a slip-on. You don't have to do anything else after that if you don't want to. The bike will be fine. It'll run fine after that. So that's going to bring me into the next thing, guys. So if you're thinking about modding your bike, you want to do a full exhaust system, air filter, tune, you're going to be dropping a lot of money on your bike. So especially if you can't do the work yourself, that's going to cost even more money. So putting an exhaust system on a bike, it's going to vary from each bike, but it's going to be pretty similar for each bike. You know, it might be small differences or whatever, but nothing like too crazy. So I advise that you do that yourself just to save money. Same thing with the air filter, that's not too hard. When you go get the bike tuned though, you're gonna have to get it done by somebody else. I actually didn't spend that much money to mod this bike, and I'm gonna explain that here in a little bit, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But yeah, if you guys can't do it yourself, expect to spend money on labor as well, and it just adds up. Like I said, if you want a full exhaust, you want your air filter done, you want a custom tune, and you can't do it yourself, that's going to be a lot of money. I'm not going to lie to you. That's going to be a lot of money. So just know that. And these are things that I feel like you guys should know. Before you get that full exhaust system, you're like, you didn't even know you had to do all these other things. You're like, oh man, I wish I didn't even get it, you know? So that's why I'm making this video. All right, so that's going to bring me into the next thing, guys. And remember, I'm going to tell you how to do these mods a little bit cheaper than spending thousands of dollars. You don't have to do that. But if you guys want to know more about that, make sure you stick around. That was sketchy. Before you start buying these mods for your bike, research your specific bike just to see what everybody else is doing. Like for this bike right here, I looked online and I saw everybody was getting the M4 exhaust. The reason why they get it is because one, it looks really good. It obviously sounds really good, and you can get it for a really good price. You know, you don't have to spend all that money. There's ways to kind of get around that and still have a good sounding exhaust. So you don't have to spend like $1,500 to $2,000 on an exhaust. For this bike, a lot of people get a mid-pipe and the M4 exhaust and they're done with it, you know? If you guys learned anything or you're enjoying this video, smash the like button right now. You're probably gonna be pretty ticked off. Your buddy has the same bike, he pulls up, he spent a fraction of the price you did. His bike's louder and sounds just as good. For a fraction of the price, you're probably gonna be like, dang, why didn't I do that? Because you didn't research it, that's why. So research, ask around, kind of look around and see what everybody's doing for your specific bike. Look up your specific bike, guys. I was just talking about doing your research and everything, but if you guys want to save money, first off, I want to say it depends on what you're trying to get out of your bike. If you want to get the tip-top performance out of your bike, then yeah, you're going to have to spend more money. But if you just want to make it a little louder, you're trying to cruise around, you know, you don't like race it at the track or anything like that, you don't have to spend all that money. So you don't really need a full exhaust system. If you hear my bike, I mean, it's really loud and a lot of people think it sounds good. I mean, I think it sounds good. A lot of people online think it sounds good. I mean, just listen to this. That's just a mid-pipe and a slip-on, guys. It just depends on what you're trying to do. If you want it to sound a little bit better and make it a little bit faster, you don't have to spend all that money. You don't have to spend $1,000 on an exhaust, you know, $1,000 on a tune. Then you don't even know how to do it and hook it all up. You got to pay someone. You're going to spend just way more money than you should. So consider being on a budget and just getting like a mid-pipe, a slip-on, a flash, and you'll be good to go, and you'll save so much money like that. And like I said, also just research online. I have videos here on YouTube as well of me installing the mid-pipe and doing other work as well. Like I just removed the exhaust set valve. That's not too hard. If you guys have this bike, it'll all be there for you. And if you don't know where it's at, just ask me in the comment section, and I'll link it all there in the comment section. So yeah, I feel like it's selfish not to share what you know online. We got online these days. Tell people what you know, man. Solve problems. Whatever you want to do for the tune, that's kind of up to you. The custom tune's going to be the best option, but a lot of people just get it flashed. And a flash is essentially the same as a power commander. The only thing with a power commander that's a little bit better is you have a piggyback in the back. So basically, you can put the power commander in the back of your bike. If you wanted to hook it up to your computer, you can see all those numbers, how it's running and everything like that. And if you wanted to get a custom map downloaded on it, you could do that as well. You can log the bike. You could just do a little bit more with it, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive. The flash is going to be around $220, $250. For the power commander, probably around $400, and for the custom tune, around $1,000. So it's up to you what you want to do, and it all depends on what you're trying to get out of your bike. For me, I just ride my bike around like this and make videos and kind of just, you know, just kind of chill. I just wanted it to be loud, sound good, you know, make it a little bit more peppy, you know, meaning make it a little bit more powerful, but not like anything crazy. I mean, it's really loud, and it sounds really good too. And you can get the same exhaust system on a different bike, and it's going to sound a little different because it's a different bike, you know. So like I said, that's going to come back to researching your bike. A very popular thing with this bike is get a mid-pipe, get the M4 Shorty, and you're good to go. If you have a bike that's a little bit newer and it's under warranty, I just want you guys to know that as soon as you start modding it and messing with the ECU and doing all that stuff, it's out of warranty. So you want to consider that. Now, I want to say something real quick though. Your bike's not just going to blow up for no reason. If it blows up, you're going to have to do something seriously wrong. This is a performance machine. People buy these bikes to mod them. I mean, who are we kidding? So I just want you to know that, but don't freak out. Like I said, these bikes are designed to be modded. I mean, the RPMs go up to 15,000. They max at 15,000 RPMs on the tachometer. I mean, that's pretty insane. I saw one guy on YouTube, I'm not going to say any names, but he was saying that he doesn't downshift his sport bike because he doesn't want to mess up the engine. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, these things can easily take that stuff. Like, don't feel sorry for this bike. This bike can, I'm not saying like just neglect it and destroy it, but these things can take a pounding. Don't feel bad for this bike, man. This bike can take it, I'm telling you. And it takes a really good rider to get the peak performance out of this. Let me make this illegal U-turn. So I know I said 5 things, but I'm going to throw one more thing in there. And as I mentioned to you guys, I modded my bike all myself. It's all documented on YouTube. That's one thing I like about this bike real quick too, is this thing is so easy to work on. And just about anybody could work on this thing. It's just so user-friendly to work on. That's what I love about this bike. Was it all worth it? Was it worth it to mod this bike up? The answer is heck yeah, it was worth it. For the price that I paid, $180 for the slip-on used. But if you were going to buy it new, it's only $260, and that's pretty cheap for a slip-on. If you get like an Akrapovic, it's going to be like over $500. There was a Yoshi on this when I first got it, R77 Yoshi. That was like over $500 as well. For the mods that I have on it, for the money that I spent, I'm very happy. I got all these mods for what most people spend on a full exhaust system. Like, how is that not worth it? You know what I mean? All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. If you guys want to subscribe, click this button right here. If you guys want to watch another video, click this over here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.